Alright. In this tranquil moment, protected by the lingering warmth of companionship, you drifted to a dreamless sleep. Far off, Ying Xinhuan, having waited for quite a while, finds himself lost in confusion.
You aren't planning to use me to activate the array, are you?
No need to test me. I already told you. You'll stand with me before the Creator. As for activating the array, there is another candidate.
You already know where the array is. The Creator's location. When will the summoning begin?
Yeah, get on with it.
Patience. Timing is like a seed buried deep in the soil. You can't simply will it to sprout. It needs the appropriate nourishment and the right season to break through the earth. So we wait. Wait until the keys chosen by the Creator are all in place.
Hey, yeah, the question is, should they just do a remake? That way, one house brother doesn't have to pay the other. Sarah tilts her head slightly, as if listening to whispers carried by the wind, or perhaps savoring the urgency in Yi Xingwan's voice. The corners of her lips curve upwards, her smile laced with anticipation and cold calculation. Sounds like quite a commotion outside. Better check it out now. Nope. Paging Dr. B. Emergency.
Senior Zonzo? What's going on? We'll get you patched up right away.
No, don't worry about me. Listen, last night, sometime after midnight, the miasma at the old mining site suddenly erupted. The other disciples are all trapped there now. Many of them are severely wounded.
No! What? Are you serious?
Got it. Then let's get going. Wise, we'll leave Senior Sonpao to you and B-Lion.
We'll take care of him. Eels will be waiting for you there. I'll go tell Banyue Shifu and Dylan. But remember, Belle, Xiaoguang needs to be careful with the sword.
Relax, Junior Wise. I promised Belle I wouldn't break the seal lightly. Don't forget, I'm pretty strong. Even without the Qingming sword, I'll do my best to keep everyone safe. This is the perfect time for me to show how reliable a senior I can be.
Before you step out of Sweeping Temple, Dylan comes rushing in with more news.
I know most of what happened now. The issue is, I can't reach Banyue.
Could it be because of what Dylan said yesterday?
Huh? Could Banyue Shifu be planning to face everything alone after what Dylan said yesterday? Ningqian's also missing. The timing of the miasma eruption can't be a coincidence. And his disappearance only confirms my suspicions. Your suspicions? What did you dig up this time, Dylan? Remember when I told you that I heard a familiar name among the voices of those dying in the mine's old residential area?
Yes?
That name was Ningqian.
No! What? Are you serious?
Ningqian? Were his relatives among the victims back then?
Probably.
When the disaster hit the old mining site, Banyue left many to die, including Ningqian's sister. Those Banyue turned away. Proxy, there's no point in hiding anything from her at this point, right?
Explain what happened with Banyu to Zhangwan.
Xiaoguang, this is what happened.
You tell Zhangwan about what Banyu did all those years ago.
So, Ningqian concealed his past and joined Banyue's school to get close to him. I found out that he'd contacted Sarah before he first met us.
No wonder more clues somehow always appeared the moment we thought the trail was about to go cold. That's Sarah. She must have used the hatred in his heart to strike some sort of deal with him. Us meeting the Exaltus remnants, discovering the ancient tome, and learning of the array. None of that was random. Looks like that woman has been secretly orchestrating these seemingly logical events. I got an investigation report on Ning Chen this morning. He said goodbye to his neighbors and friends at the martial arts school. The way he spoke made it sound like he was leaving on a long trip and might never see them again.
And we were all played like a fiddle.
Never see them again? Does that mean he's out to take revenge?
That seems to be the most likely possibility. The recent miasma eruption that led Banyue to investigate was probably meant to lure him into opening the ancient array.
So that note I received?
Yep.
Was it a setup to exploit Banyue Shifu's guilt towards Xiaoguang and the others? He tried to keep her safe and stop Senior Ye from activating the array, which made it the perfect bait to draw him in.
That's just the tip of the iceberg. I suspect the array and the ancient tome, and even the part about the key to quell miasma, were nothing more than tricks to keep him chasing. It might all be Sarah's handiwork. Think about it. Using powerful ether energy to activate the array and purify the miasma? If the array is used to absorb a large amount of ether energy and miasma, then where will all that power go?
To your head?
The miasma in Limnian Hollow is abnormally receding. Where is it flowing to? What else is behind the residential building in the mines?
And that voice in the hollow. We still don't know why only Banyu and I could hear it. But it's clear that the voice has been trying to use my memories to plant doubts in my mind. So what exactly is hiding behind that voice? Trying to influence me and Banyu? Based on Sarah's actions, it's most likely that the miasma and our power is or will be directed for a special purpose.
For example, sustaining that creator who is soon to descend.
If that's true, then even if the array once had its use, it's definitely not some world-saving miracle anymore. Instead, it's an energy pool gathering strength for the creator's descent.
As for Ning Qian, no matter how much he knows about what's actually happening, he's already become someone else's pawn.
Damn.
I know I don't have the right to forgive Banyue Shifu on his behalf, or erase the hatred he carries in his heart. But even if I don't remember him as a child anymore, I know from the time we've spent together that the kindness he showed us was genuine.
So, what about you? As things stand, what do you think of Banyue? Have you made up your mind?
He is an awesome character that I'm definitely wanting to pull.
My mind
Let's go save him.
was already clear. Ever since we left the Hollow and stepped on the bridge that connects my old home to the outside world. Amidst all the chaos, that figure silently rushed out, carrying my brother and me over the bridge. The only hands that we could reach in that terrible abyss, the only person who held us, as sturdy as a mountain, was Banyue Shifu.
Huh? Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
Yes, Banyue Shifu never mentioned it. He saved my brother and me all those years ago. He looked after us, sent us to Yunquei Summit, gave us a better home. No matter what kind of past he carries on his shoulders, or what strict cold rules he adheres to, how could I erase such kindness? And now his guilt has driven him into danger for us again. Dialin, Belle, I'm going to bring Banyue Shifu and my brother back.
Whoa! Which means one thing only.
It's about to go down.
Now that's the spirit of the Qingming Sword's successor. If you're set on dragging them back from the abyss, let's get going. Before that scrap heap gets turned into actual scrap, and before your brother and Ningqian make any irreversible mistakes.
Dylan!
Dylan!
I knew you were a good person.
Alright, stop it, you two.
That choice I forced on you to make last night, I never thought the answer I wanted would come so soon, so simple. Using truths whispered by the dead to expose the lies of the living, that is the standard by which I enact judgment. But this time, I want to use those words of the dead to gift a truth to the living. Come on, let's go now. Wait, I just had a thought pop in my head. Yo, it's not Dan Houser who needs those residuals. It's Lindsay Benz, who made Mind's Eye, who needs it. After tending to the mystic's wounds,
Song Tao must have delivered the message to you. Is he okay?
he's bleeding.
Don't worry, Senior Qingyuan. He'll be okay. But he told us that our fellow disciples from Swabian Temple were trapped by miasma. How did you manage to break free?
It was Bangyue Shifu. Somehow the sealed gate was opened last night. Some disciples went in to explore, but shortly after, a wave of active miasma came and swept everyone away, leaving us trapped in different places.
So, Lindsay Benz was one of the main producers, I think. I think he was a producer on GTA. And so once like the Hauser brothers all split and everything, he's like, I'll make my own video game company and own video game. And that led to Mind's Eye.
Later, just as we were about to give up hope, Bangyue Shifu came and saved everyone. After he found a safe place for us, he turned and went in deeper. From the look on his face, I could tell that it wasn't just a spur-of-the-moment decision. He seemed as if he had long made up his mind to go in there.
Did he say anything before he left?
He said that human forces could no longer stop this chaos and that he needed to find another way, so he went to investigate the source. He also said some strange things, heavy words. I don't know if they were meant for us or if he was just talking to himself.
Heavy words? What do you mean?
He said, to walk this world is as to depart one's home for distant shores. When debts of old weigh heavy, they press not upon thy steps alone, but cast thy companions stumbling in the dust beside thee. He also said something like, I shall make the burden lighter, my own and far more for my companions. This debt must be paid.
Yeah, probably got to with Todd Howard.
Just as I suspected.
Yo, but Todd Howard hasn't abandoned Bethesda.
I thought it sounded strange at the time. I wanted to help him, but I was injured. There wasn't much I could do. I was worried, so I insisted he take Bolian along.
If anything, the next Elder Scrolls game might be Todd's last game. Because he has recognized, like, oh, I am getting older.
Shortly after he left,
The games
toward
I
the
have
source
take
of the
time.
Miasma, we heard a loud noise. Then, the miasma that was trapping everyone appeared to be drawn towards something else and started to recede. We were all so relieved. Until just a moment ago, when Bolian came back and reported that Bangyue Shifu was trapped now. You can try scanning Bolian's memory module to find out exactly what happened, but things aren't looking good. At this rate, Bangyue Shifu will be killed in that array.
Yo, and it's set in New Vegas. Can't wait. Alright, Bolian. You perform an emergency scan of Bolian's memory module. Last night, Banyu came back to this area alone. Banyu Shifu, here's the situation. Queen Yang explains the general situation. This chaos is beyond human control. We need to find another way. I'll seek out its source to save everyone. Yo, and I think that's a good idea. Because honestly, like, I've been thinking about it recently. Because I think it was James Cameron that made the comment about like a weekly release versus all at once. It's like, damn, he has a point. Banyu Shifu, those of us who remain here are too injured to move. Please take Bolian with you. Having him assist you would put our minds at ease. Alright. Bringing a Bangbu from Yunque's summit, I'm sure it'll be able to find its way back to you by itself once this is all over. Wait. Bolian will be able to find its way back by itself? To walk this world as if to travel distant shores, when debts of old weigh heavy, they press not upon my steps alone, but cast my companions stumbling in the dust beside me. For myself, and even more so, that my companions may walk lighter, this debt must be repaid. Yeah, and hopefully they can beat out Paramount with favors. Back when I was doing my duty around here, parents would often voice their concerns about mischievous kids sneaking out to play at night. For their safety, special locks were installed. Only adults know how to open them. This must be something he heard in his youth, and never forgot.
We rarely came here back then. We must make haste and check the area for anything suspicious.
Still one of these days. I won't lie, I do want to go back and play New Vegas, but I already have other responsibilities in terms of games I need to play. Banyu Shifu, I knew you cared about the mystic safety and would come here. Great news, absolutely fantastic news. I think I've stumbled upon the key array core of that ancient array mentioned in the old texts. It's just that I'm not skilled enough. I couldn't fully activate the array. But now that you're here, surely everything will go much smoother. Looks like this time, the miasma disaster can finally be put to an end. This place won't have to relive that nightmare again. Where's it located? There are several array pillars on the platform nearby. I'll lead the way for you, Shifu. Alright, let's go, Ningguang. Be careful.
Over here! Banyu Shifu! This way!
It won't surprise me. Considering the person that hacked the Paramount Twitter account. The array core is ancient, and the pattern carved into its pillar shimmers with an undying will to protect. Standing in the center, it's almost possible to feel the long dormant earth pulsing in agony, urging the activation of the array. Upon attempting to guide and fully activate the array with his own ether, a cold, malicious will suddenly counterattacked.
Fall back behind me.
She would say, Pokemon, go back to the polls. The lines of memory regarding Banyu's cut off here. And nah. Look at your Twitter. Ha! Can't do that anymore since it's been renamed. And nah. Banyu seems to know what Ningguang was up to. Instead, you should hurry to save Banyu Shifu, and take Bolian with you this time as well. Yep, that is where it's at.
Chen must have been the one who opened this door.
Hey, how do you figure out the locks then?
Like every inch of this place is etched deeply in his memory.
Oh yeah, that's right, he was here. Damn. He's still kicking ass. At this moment, the array is engulfed in chaos as Ethereals come rushing out like a tidal wave. Ningguang's eyes burn with rage. His crazed words are filled with pain, despair, and twisted pleasures.
Enough. Stop dragging this on, Banyue. Stop! It's over for you. How pathetic. How long do you think you can keep up that heroic act? Stop pretending you're a savior. Look at you. Look at the monster you become. Brother, this guy stinks. Can't you see? Stop fighting. Just let me die here. We can both die here. You should watch me die. Just like how you watched my sister struggle on the brink of death all those years ago. Why are you still playing the merciful saint? I've waited 10 years. 10 whole years!
Brother, this guy stinks!
He is here. You don't deserve to save anyone! And you don't deserve to let me live.
She was the one who saved you back then. So why didn't you save her? Why? Why? These 10 years, every single day, I kept thinking, if I hadn't stormed out that day, if I'd said maybe my sister wouldn't have died alone like that. My life shouldn't end here 10 years ago. My life should have ended here 10 years ago. I've been waiting so long for this day.
You'll be dying with me. Then so be it. Guess I can finally avenge my sister. And give myself some closure.
Banyu's heavy footsteps create a deep crack on the ground, like a lonely mountain peak covered in scars and bruises, but standing tall and unwavering. He tenderly protects Ningguang and the area behind it. His fists swing in a frenzy of energy, every blow hitting like a tsunami, blasting the oncoming Ethereals to dust. It's as if Banyu cannot feel the scars and the searing energy marks on his metal frame. The depths of his eyes glisten with a sorrow that pierces his soul, and a resolution that has long known his ending. His low, hoarse voice rings out like echoes in a deep valley, piercing through all the clamor, every word imbued with immense power.
I shall repay this debt with my life. Yes, your life is not a bargaining chip. You still have a long road ahead. Go and live. Live and see the world that your sister never saw.
Bayu's burning resolved his determination to atone for his wrongs, and his deepest and most powerful fires bent on protecting life began to erupt. He abandons any defensive stance. Every remaining bit of energy, every fragment of existence in his machine on the brink of collapse is fully channeled into his fists.
The array base has been destroyed, and now the suppressed miasma has been released. What a pain.
Yo, what a jerk.
You finally made it! Banyu Shifu and his disciple are all trapped within that array. Banyu Shifu has been battling an endless stream of Ethereals to protect that young fellow. He's been fighting for quite some time now. I couldn't quite make out what they were saying, but it sounded like the young man was begging Banyu Shifu to give up on him. And who knows how much longer he can hold them off.
True, they might need refreshments.
That platform is where Dad used to take me to see the stars. The array has been there all along, so close by.
Is there a way to break through or enter the array?
The concentration of miasma is too high over there. I can't get any closer.
Fairy, scan and confirm the range of the entire array. Belle, you can try getting closer, but be careful. Fairy and I will think of a way to break it.
Got it. Let's move in that direction.
Yay. Well, what just happened?
It won't work. The arrays absorb too much miasma. We can't break through that.
Yes, we can, no matter how desperately you shout. No response ever comes from within.